Want a good natural lash serum? Well, I'm going to break it all down in this video. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rupa Wong, board certified ophthalmologist. And on this channel, we talk about eye health, eye surgery, my favorite, which is eye makeup health, and a little bit of my life here as a doctor mom living out in Hawaii. So if any of that is interesting to you, please hit the like and subscribe and follow along on this journey so we can all get educated about our eyes. All right. We are talking today about lash serums. I know I've done a bazillion videos about different types of lash serums, but I keep getting more requests from you all, so I wanted to put together an additional one. So I love seeing that everyone is really now paying attention to the ingredients of their lash serums. As I've mentioned, what you do is up to you. I just want everyone to be educated so you know what you're looking out for in case you have an allergic reaction, in case you have some side effects from lash serums, which can happen. I just want everyone to be educated. But let's say you are the type of person that wants something super clean, something very natural. You don't want any prostaglandins in your lash serum. I have done a video looking at some of the main lash serums and how many of them contain either prostaglandin analogs or synthetic versions of that. So this video is for those people that want to make sure they are not putting anything related to prostaglandins on or near their eye. Again, just to recap, prostaglandin analogs can cause eye color darkening. They can cause darkening around the skin area, especially underneath the eyes, as well as if applied in the eye, which is super rare for lash serums, of course, they can cause fat atrophy of the surrounding area. Plus in the eye, they might even cause edema or swelling of the macula of the eye, as well as inflammation or uveitis. So those are all the side effects, rare, but can happen of the prostaglandin analog type lash serums. Those include things like Latisse or even Lash Boost or Grande Lash, to name a few. You can check out my video here where I talk about them all. I've also done videos where we talk about just natural oils, things like coconut oil or castor oil, and the scientific data for them. So I'm not addressing those specifically here. I'm talking about the lash serums that you can actually buy that say that they're natural, and my top 4 picks. So let's get to it. So the first thing that you can do, no matter what type of serum that you buy, is take care of your lid lash line. If you don't have a good foundation for your lashes, if that lash root is dead because of something called blepharitis, which is inflammation of your eyelids, it doesn't matter what lash serum you use, you are not going to grow the beautiful lashes that you so desire. Because basically when you have inflammation of your eyelids, and what that's caused by is blockage of the oil glands near the lash margin. If those oil glands are blocked, they can actually cause something called matarosis, which is lash loss. You can have little spots where you are missing lashes. So you need to get a really good foundation. How do you do that? By cleaning your eyelids, by always removing your eye makeup at nighttime and making sure that your lid margins are super healthy and clean. If you've been told by your eye doctor you have blepharitis, then you want to follow the treatment strategies that they have recommended, whether hot compresses or more comprehensive types of lid hygiene. Blepharitis can not only cause your lashes to fall out, they can just cause your lashes to be shorter and drier and more brittle. So those are all the opposite of what you want when you want some nice, natural, long, beautiful lashes. So what ingredients do you want to look for in the natural lash serums? And I'm going to preface this by saying, as far as I could find, there are no scientific studies linking any of these ingredients I'm going to talk about with enhanced lash growth. What we're doing is conjecturing based on the way some of these vitamins and peptides work in the rest of your body and the effect that we see on natural hair growth, that it might also benefit lash growth. But I could not find a single study regarding some of the ingredients we're going to talk about. So the first one is vitamin E. You might have seen Kourtney Kardashian just talked about how her lashes are all grown because of vitamin E. Vitamin E is wonderful. It's got so many wonderful antioxidant properties, and it is an excellent conditioner. When you are conditioning and hydrating your lashes, again, you are making them less dry, less brittle, less likely to break. Vitamin E also scavenges all those free radicals, and it's in a lot of the natural lash serums. Some people will just combine vitamin E with different types of oils, but if you want to have something that's already formulated, I'm going to be talking about my top 4 in just a second. The second ingredient that you'll see a lot in natural lash serums is peptides. And again, peptides are great because they give strength to the lashes, but not shown in scientific studies, as far as I could find, as to actually enhancing lash growth. It might just work by preventing your current lashes from breaking and not falling. So the lash cycle is pretty well understood, though where certain lash serums actually help the lash cycle is up for debate. But if you can prolong the lash growth phase of the cycle, preventing lash loss and fallout, then you're going to extend the lash cycle. And that's going to help give you longer lashes because they're growing longer, because they have a longer time to grow before they fall out. And then the last ingredient you'll see in a lot of these lash serums is biotin. This is conjectured to be helpful in eyelash growth. You've seen biotin all over for hair growth and nail growth, and they think that lashes have some of the similar mechanisms, but no studies to show that biotin actually has helped with lash growth. But those are the 3 main ingredients: vitamin E, peptides, and biotin. Now you'll also see all sorts of different, seed oils and other types of natural oils, again, just to condition. But you want to be really careful. If you're someone that is prone to developing blepharitis, that inflammation of your eyelid, sometimes some of these natural lash serums can clog your natural oil glands, worsening your blepharitis and causing styes. Not something that's super common, but it's something you should be on the lookout for in case you have eyes that are a little bit more prone to the development of styes. Now, these natural lash serums, you're not going to see the tremendous growth that you do with the prostaglandins. The prostaglandin type serums have been shown to make the lash growth phase longer in the lash cycle. And we're just not sure if the cleaner options are going to do the same thing. Also, the other second thing that you can do to really just keep your lashes safe as a baseline is to avoid things like lash tints, lash lifts, and extensions. Those are all going to cause lash dropout eventually. So if your goal is to go the pure and clean route, then just skip all of those. All right, so here are my top 4 natural lash serums. Lash Food has purslane extract, which is naturally rich in vitamin E. We talked about vitamin E being a great conditioner, an antioxidant, scavenging free radicals. So this is a great thing to have in a lash serum. It also has those nourishing fatty acids and ginseng extract. And one other ingredient that it has is arginine, which is an amino acid that's found in keratin, again, what's in hair. So that's something that I like. There's nothing prostaglandin about Lash Food, so that's an option. If you are pregnant and you're interested in using a lash serum, this is a great option. Also on the list, Vigormore Grow Lash Serum. This is actually rich in peptides and mung bean extract, which is thought to be helpful in lash growth, as well as selenium, which some people think is underplayed in terms of its importance in hair formation and lash growth. Now, one of the most popular things on Amazon is Babe Lash. Babe Lash is available on Amazon. I'll link it down below in my show notes. It has a lot of B vitamins, which is great. It has biotin, which we talked about is B7, and that is a hair vitamin. It increases strength and decreases breakage of the hair shaft. So you might be seeing just more thicker, well-conditioned lashes. They might not be longer in length. This also has B5, which is Pantheon, so another great B vitamin. Another one on the list, my last one to round it out, is one that's not quite as popular yet. It's by an ophthalmologist, Dr. Diane Campos. It's called 2020 Beauty. And this really combines castor oil and various types of peptides as biotins. I think that it's a very nice lash serum. I have personally tried this one. It just conditions the eyes. It does have a little bit of oil, of course, because of the castor oil, but no prostaglandins at all. So some people have said that castor oil might help with dry eyes. So this might be an option, especially if you have a little bit of baseline dry eyes. But again, be mindful of the fact that these things that have oils in them, if you are predisposed to developing styes or blepharitis, might be something you want to be watchful about. Well, there you go. That's my breakdown of natural lash serums, what ingredients to look for, which ones to avoid, and my top 4. If you use a natural lash serum and you love the results, I'd love to hear it. Drop a comment below, whether it's just straight up coconut oil or castor oil, or it's one of the 4 I mentioned, or something completely different. And if you wouldn't mind taking a minute to just like and subscribe to my channel, I would be so appreciative. Until next time, I'm Dr. Rupa Wong. Bye-bye.